A lot has went on from Saturday to Monday. We got earlier today, Kevin them reading out a book, telling stories. And then you got later tonight, they add another QB. Now, I went and checked everything out about the QB. We ain't even got to be worried about him, but it's just the fact that they just add more people to this very different situation. Y'all, I get it. I get why they brought him in. I get it. I totally get it. I'll break it down to you. Everything that I saw about it. And y'all, you really ain't got to worry about it. He can't touch Shedeur. None of them can beat Shedeur out. None of them. Not Joe, none of them. Joe, off experience, started first. They trying to force Kevin, force DG, and brought in Tyler Huntley. But we'll break it down. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Rock out with your boy. Listen, this is one-stop shop. Of course, we're going to talk about Shedeur. Of course, we're going to talk about Coach Prime now. But we talking about everybody else in the NFL and everybody else in college. It's just a matter of time when them games jump off, we going to be live every game at halftime and after the game. But, hey, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead. But let's jump off into this thing. So, first thing first, they added QB today. And it ain't like a quarterback that you should be scared of. They just added a quarterback that was on the roster in 24 and on the roster for during training camp. 24. And then he played 24. He got some stars with Miami. He ain't nothing to be worried. Everybody on this roster is backup quarterback except for Shedeur. That's what it really is. So I'm gonna tell it like it is. Then we just explain everything. Tyler is a backup quarterback. He just been a backup. So they let him go last year. They ain't think nothing about him last year. If he was so special, they would have kept him. Kenny Pickett got let go. Y'all, these boys ain't like that. It's just the fact that the Browns keep placing everybody in front of Shedeur. That's all this is. Do it make sense? No, but then it does because I get what they doing. Supposedly, Kenny Pickett and DG won't be able to give us a quarter each or 2 quarters or 3 quarters. They won't be able to do that. So Joe Flacco will get some playing time and maybe a first quarter, maybe 2 quarters. I mean, maybe 2 drives. And then you let Shedeur come in or Shedeur start. And then Tyler plays. Tyler should go last because he just going to be getting up to date. Even though he was there for training camp in 24, and I think he was there in one of the other years as well. Still, I still think he go last. You can't just come in and throw him over Shedeur. But we have seen Cleveland do any and everything. So they could throw him over Shedeur. I don't believe they will. I think it's going to go Joe Flacco, play a drive or 2 drives, and then Shedeur and Tyler, or they'll go all 3 quarters Shedeur, 1 quarter Tyler. That could be the scenario. Because now they trying to preserve everything they got. Joe Flacco, y'all know where he stand. You know where he is. Yada, yada, yada. Kenny Pickett ain't really practiced in a full get down since July. And not that July was too long ago because it's only August the 4th. And then also DG was stinking it up the all last week. So all you got is Joe Flacco and Shedeur. They don't want to play Joe Flacco the whole game. So bring in Tyler, which is to him. So now he gets an opportunity to try to shake something. Bump off DG, bump off Kenny Pickett. But, y'all, when they decide they'll make you whatever they feel you are, that's what they doing to Shedeur right now. That's what we're seeing. We're seeing a team that say, doesn't matter how good you are, Shedeur. We say you're 4th string. And we're going to bring in another quarterback. We're just going to make it look weird. real crazy round here. It's going to be real crazy. It's just because you're here. If you wasn't here, nobody would care. It wouldn't even matter. That's the real truth about it, y'all. Nobody would care or worry about this team. But only because Shedeur is there, that's why everybody care. Y'all, this just making Shedeur's story better. His story is better. Again, I looked at Tyler whole situation since he been in the league. He was on the active roster like when he initially got there, then he went to practice squad, then he got a little bit of time lately. He ain't really like that, y'all. You ain't got to stress him. You ain't got to stress Kenny. You ain't got to stress DG. It's really Joe Flacco. And I think they could keep all five if they wanted to. And they can put everybody in front of Shedeur. They'll all stank it up to when Shedeur have to get in and play. That's just the bottom line, y'all. So don't trip. Don't trip. This is wild, but you ain't got to trip. You don't have to trip. Like, Shedeur has to go out there and play. He has to go out there and play. Now, they could have let him play out 4 quarters and gave Joe 1 quarter. But Joe is considered the starter, so Joe may play a series or 2 series, or they might give him a whole quarter. But again, don't let that hurt y'all that they brought Tyler on. It ain't like they brought on Aaron Rodgers, somebody you really gonna compete with. He's a step up or step under Kenny Pickett. So take that for how you want it. It ain't like none of them could beat him out. Only Joe has the best opportunity to play over Shedeur. Like when in the grand scheme of things. That is it, y'all. I know it seemed wild, but they did it for a reason. They feel that DG and Kenny Pickett can't go that long in the game. It looked like Kenny Pickett just ain't gonna play. So DG might suit up and he might not, but yo, they haven't still put not one quarterback that'll make me say, whoo, Shedeur. Boy, you got a dog out there. It's none of them like that. It is none of them like that. That boy was on the practice squad a lot throughout the whole career. Practice squad. Oh, got some playing time. Practice squad. Oh, got some playing time. He's got some stars in, but he might throw 3 TDs, 4 picks. Then one year he might throw 3 TDs, 0 picks. Then next year he throw 3 TDs, 4 picks. That ain't cutting it. That's why he was let go. So I'm telling y'all that just to calm me down. But it is wild. It is wild. I called my business partner. I was about to go live as soon as it came on, but I ain't had enough juice in my phone to keep it rolling. So I just said I'll wait. But y'all, they not nothing to worry about. Listen, Cleveland could do it how they want, but they are nothing to worry about. If they got in there and started in the real regular season, they would stank it up, and you got to put Shedeur in. So don't trip. This just a roller coaster ride that y'all got to ride. See, I ain't on the ride. I'm watching from the rails. I'm like, look at them go, I'm over here chilling. Because I looked at all the players. DG out there don't look good. Joe Flacco out there can't really complete passes. Kenny Pickett out there can't really complete passes. It's Shedeur's show. It's just Cleveland decide we can't do it yet. We can't do it yet. We cannot do it. So I don't know the real reason why they can't do it, but it looks like it's a part of the reason that Shedeur's name went like it went from the jump. So that's what it's looking like, y'all. Don't get off that roller coaster ride and just watch from the real. Jarrell, yeah, it's like that. LS, what's good, Miss Campbell? Yeah. You know I had to come on. Be fresh, what's happening? Are they trading Shedeur? At this point, I don't think they would. Because they know like we know. Joe, the only thing they got on there, and Shedeur. They put Kenny Pickett, DG, or Tyler in there. They might as well, that season, goodbye. Kiss that thing goodbye. Kiss it goodbye. With Shedeur, at least you got an opportunity. Put them other boys in there, boy. That thing finna look ugly. Ugly. Nate, what's good? Millionaire Mail. I ain't even tripping about them no more. I told y'all, nothing they do surprise me no more. This is Welcome to the Cleveland Browns organization. Yeah, they wilding out there. Shy, you say, why don't they just play Gabriel? I don't think he up to par. Got that hammy. Got that hammy. They tried to get him little reps to see. I guess they tried to get him and Kenny Pickett reps today. And they say, God, dog it, they can't go. Hey, Tyler, come on back, boy. Yeah. Hey, we just going to bring you in for the game. Probably keep you for next week just in case. Yeah. Just collect these checks. But the way Kenny and DG playing, you might be on the squad for real. Yeah. Just hang out. That's what it is, y'all. Don't trip. Tyler, like this, I ain't knocking Tyler, but he ain't finna get out there and dominate. Shedeur, your only person other than DG on the roster you ain't never seen really get down in the NFL. So let DG heal up, test him out. Let Shedeur heal up, get out there, test him out. Everybody else you done seen. Everybody else. So that's why I'm saying don't trip. This ain't what y'all think it is. It look like that, but it ain't that. It may look like that, but it ain't that. Now, let's jump into that next subject, y'all. To the world, it looks crazy. To the world, it look like, wow, why are they doing Shedeur like that? Wow, he's going through a lot. But if I'm Shedeur and I look over, I'm like, Tyler Huntley, let me look him up. Man, get that mess out of here. Kenny Pickett, man, get that mess out of here. DG, oh, I'm seeing you in person. Real-time action. Get that mess out of here. Joe Flacco, ooh, his history is on point. Let me see what he look like out there. Get that garbage out of here. So, Shedeur, when he look at this don't scare him. This just a part of the process that's going to make Shedeur's story look good. But I'm trying to tell y'all, the story ain't going to look good as they want it to look because we know he's really a first-round draft pick, and we know none of these boys can beat him out. So it's cloudy and foggy, and it looked like a good story, but when you really look at it just for what it is, them boys ain't like that. Shedeur finna eat them up. When we get out here, Shedeur finna eat them up. Long as he don't have no arm soreness, that boy finna eat him up. Eat him up. Yo, this what Shedeur waiting on. Everything look like it done cleared out. It really looks like it has cleared out for Shedeur. I know it might sound crazy, but this thing has cleared out for Shedeur. It really has. Joe ain't going to play that long. DG and Kenny Pickett look like they won't be able to go. And Tyler just hopping on. So who you got to play? Shedeur. Y'all can't even see it because they adding all the quarterbacks. But Cleveland could flip it and wrap that leg up good for Kenny Pickett. Wrap that leg up good for DG and say, get out there. Get out there. I don't care about your leg. Get out there. Stand in one place and throw it. Throw it. You got to throw it. So, but y'all, I think it's really showing up that Shedeur finna dominate, y'all. That's just how I see it. I know y'all gonna be feeling a certain kind of way. But I had time to think about it. I had time from the moment I saw it, talked to my business partner, and I just sat and thought about this thing. And I said, let me look up Tyler, man. Let me see why Tyler was with him and where he at now. So, Shedeur got them, y'all. Shedeur definitely has them right now. He got all of them. All he has to do is get his opportunity. Do y'all feel Joe Flacco gonna get them 10 wins? I don't. DG, no way. Kenny Pickett, nah. Tyler, nah. So guess what? You still gotta play Shedeur. Now, Stella K, you right. It's a whole bunch of drama. It's drama. Cleveland got the drama. Hey, Cleveland got it. But really, when the fall get out the way, and you just look at all the quarterbacks for what they are, they really not like that, y'all. They ain't like that. So it's foggy. Cleveland is wilding. Cleveland don't look like they got a clue. But they franchise quarterback landed in their hands. And they playing musical chairs. But it's just like this, y'all. How many fingers y'all see? Tell me right now, how many fingers do you see? Somebody put it in the chat. How many fingers do you see? Tell me now. I ain't going nowhere till I see it pop up in the chat. Stop, Art. Stop playing. What you see? How many fingers do you see? Yep. Now, what stand out about these fingers? What stand out? What's on one finger that ain't on the rest of them? That's what Shedeur look like out there. That's what Shedeur looks like out there. That's what Shedeur look out there. You got all these people, and Shedeur the only one standing out like that. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's it. That's pretty much it. All these quarterbacks, that's Shedeur right there. That's him. So don't let that fool y'all. If we said which one got the ring on, a.k.a. which one the best one, pop, that go you Shedeur right there. Shedeur, step up, boy. Go do your thing. It's easy, y'all. It's just they clouding it up and making it look a certain way. They got to give Shedeur more reps. That's the thing about it. They have to give Shedeur more reps right now. Because they don't want to run Joe Flacco like that. They don't want to run in too many reps. They don't want to run in too many reps. You can't run Tyler too many reps. He just getting back to it. He just getting back to it. He finna go with him Tuesday. Probably fly out there tonight. He happy. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Hey, yeah, they done picked me up. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't worried about Joe. I ain't worried about Kenny. I ain't worried about DG. Now, Shedeur the real one. Yeah. I'm going to holler at him when I get out there. Yeah. Hey, Shedeur, what up, boy? Hey, let's go get it. Hey, let's go. Hey, bro, we on the same team. Let's go dominate these Panthers, boy. Yeah. Let's go. He might even tell Shedeur some stuff. Hey, bro, when I was here, this, and this, he might be an asset to Shedeur. I'm just telling y'all, it ain't how y'all making it. It's really like this, but y'all may feel like it's like that. But it ain't like this one. Ain't this one. It's this one. It's down right there. It's the obvious. KP, you say they made Shedeur learn the playbook. Yeah, they try to give us all scenarios of why Shedeur ain't getting down, but they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. Ms. Willis, what's good? You say, I believe when I see Shedeur play. Well, you going to see him this week. At first, I ain't think we really had an opportunity to play him that much because they had all them quarterbacks. But now that everybody hurt, this prime time for Shedeur. DP, you say I would continue to. Yep, hey, you got to. Listen, he got to have a strong mindset. We talked about that earlier today. He just got to have a strong mindset. SB, you say Shedeur Sanders has won the 2024 Johnny United's Golden Arm Award. Yep. D.Y., you say they are not going to. They don't believe in him. Well, they got to play him this week. They ain't got enough quarterbacks. Ain't this funny? All this stuff they tried to do to Shedeur, they don't even have enough quarterbacks this week. They don't have enough quarterbacks. They don't have enough quarterbacks. DWS, you say I would tell everyone that the new quarterback they just brought in is going to be the starting quarterback game one. Hey, you could, but hey, it won't. It don't matter. Z, you say not gonna lie. Looks like they're about to get rid of Shedeur. Why? Because Dylan Gabriel and Kenny Pickett may not be able to even go in this game. So that only leaves them with Joe Flacco and Shedeur. If you only have them two, and Joe Flacco don't want to go no more than a drive or two drives, you only got one. So you got to bring in Tyler. Make total sense to me. Total sense. Even though it don't look like it, it really make total sense. Miss Campbell, yeah, that's what it is. Dre, you say, I just got this that they're gonna try to play Dylan. They could. They could try playing, but if that hammy ain't right, he gonna look real bad out there. Wilson, you say, because without the hammy, he was looking rough out there last week. Hey, put him out there if you want to, and that hammy can't go. You're gonna be out of gas. Wilson, you say, I wouldn't be surprised if they cut Shedeur. I would. I truly would. Before they really gave him a shot, yeah, I truly be shocked. Now, if they cut him before they gave him a shot, Cleveland off they rocker. Whoo, they off they rocker. But hey, it is what it is. Rich Girl Mel. Yeah. Hey. Hey, set the tone in. Hey, set that tone if they acting silly. Carlos, you say, if he plays, watch how they run the run calls for him. I hope. If he get 10 pass plays, I take that. But I don't think he gonna get that. But now, since it may be just him and Tyler out there, and Joe Flacco might get a series or two, I think he gonna get a lot. I think he'll get a lot. Yeah, I think he'll get a lot. But hey, let's jump into the next subject. Will Shedeur get traded or cut? Me, no. I don't think so. I don't think Shedeur getting traded or cut. I don't think he is. I don't think he getting traded or cut. I think he good. I think Shedeur is good. I think he ready to roll, and we good to go. Like, it's really, you can't cut Shedeur or get rid of him right now if you don't know what he can do. You don't know if he really your franchise quarterback. So you have to allow the season to go. You got to allow the season to go and let him do what they do. You got to allow the season to go and let him do what they do. When the season comes and then you see what he looked like, if they really want Arch Manning, then, hey, wait. Arch Manning ain't coming out for the 26th draft, so he ain't going to be there in 26. You have to wait to 27. So if they waiting on Arch, they got 2 years to figure out what Shedeur or DG look like. Because they know Joe Flacco, it's time up. But everybody else, they can get the rookies 2 years. And if they wanted to, they could bring in another rookie. But Shedeur will not get cut or traded. He has to run out. He has to play this year. They have to see if he's worthy of keeping or letting go. And I'm glad he get to prove that to him in this silly situation they got going on. So, yeah, they making it hard for him, but at the same time, this is just making him stronger. This just making him better. Because, yo, even though they added all them quarterbacks, look at here. He still stand out. You can add all of them. He still stand out. If I had more fingers, I'd put everything up there. He'll still stand out. So he's good. He is good. He's not getting cut. He's not getting traded. Now, if the Browns decide to do that with him, whoa, that would be the silliest thing I ever seen. A, you never let him get with the first team. B, we don't know what he'll look like. We finna see what he look like in preseason, but we don't know what he look like in the regular season. Then you got to give him enough games to cook. You got to give him enough games to cook. You got to let him get in there and bait. You got to let him get in there and do what he do. But it just is what it is right now. Like, ain't no way you could call it. They're not cutting him. They're not trading him. They have eyes. They see that Shedeur is better than everything they got. They know even bringing Tyler. He's better than Tyler. So they saying, bro, just hold tight. We going to let everybody else fall off. That's what it looked like to me. They going to give everybody their opportunity to fall off. Joe Flacco going to get his. Joe Flacco not winning, taking them to no winning season. Unless the ball bounced their way the whole time. The whole time. Unless the ball bounced his way the whole year. I don't see that happening. I know they supposed to have a defense. I know the running back done told her that thing before. I know the rookie about to get his feet wet. I don't know how the O-line going to get. But I still don't think it's a team that's finna win so many games you can't play Shedeur. T. Wells, what's happening? Hey, it's wild out here, ain't it? Boy, I hope when your son come out next year, he get on a good team, get drafted, and y'all chill out and relax. He get to start and do his thing. And the running back, too, Richardson. I hope them boys ball out. And ball out this season. But, yeah, y'all, don't trip. They're not cutting Shedeur. They're not trading Shedeur. He is the reason everybody paying attention. If right now you take Shedeur off this team, this is what it looked like. They got 4 quarterbacks. With Shedeur, it looked like with that ring on. You see it stand out. They get rid of Shedeur, it's a wrap. They can't do it. It wouldn't make no sense. They know for a fact that boy get picked up. Somebody will say, I know the Saints will be the first thing. Hey, let me get them. Jerry Jones might just jump out there and say, yeah, come on, slide this way, boy. Slide this way. So, I'm just going to watch it play out, y'all. I'm going to watch it play out, y'all. I'm going to watch it play out. Tyler not like that. Not saying he can't get it done. He just not like that. DG done showed us he ain't about nothing. Kenny Pickett can't make the club in the tub. And Joe is old. So, that's just where we at. That is just where we at. Miss Gigi, you say, well, Colin, they seem to be, they are. They really are. It look crazy, but yeah, the whole thing with the Browns organization look wild. But that fall will clear out and Shedeur end up on top. Didi, what's good? Miss Beverly, you say, would you want to be on a team that, well, if that's the, I couldn't control it. Like Shedeur can't control it. So he got to ride it out. And then if you send him to another team, he got to try to learn the playbook again. So this right now, his best option unless something else happens. Tone, you say, Kevin, yeah, he got his favorites, but at the end of the day, Shedeur going to end up coming out on top. T. Wells, you say they don't want to play Shedeur. It's bigger than football for Cleveland. See Shedeur is the best in the room, and they're about to make the correct. All that. It's just, I think they hand going to get forced, and they going to have to play. Long as Shedeur don't have no arm soreness or anything else happen to him, and he can stay healthy, oh, it's a wrap. Jerome, you say you surprised the players aren't going off about this food. They know, hey, once you get that big bag, you really just going with the flow like, boy, these boys wilding. They wilding out here. Didi, yeah, that's all you can do. KP, I know it. It look wild, don't it? JP, you say then got the number. Yep. Listen, #1 selling jersey. They always promoting Shedeur. Everybody want to see what Shedeur doing. Everybody taking tour to they training camp to see Shedeur. Watch out the game. They gonna be waiting on Shedeur. Put Shedeur in. Put Shedeur in. That's what they gonna be hollering the whole time. The whole time. Didi, you say this much stress and they ain't even. Ain't it though? Boy, my boy got he got a silly deal going on right now, but it's gonna pan out for him, y'all. It just will. DWS, you say I would make Tyler the starter and give him garbage plays to run during the preseason. I think Joe will go out there first. If Kenny Pickett and DG can't go, Joe will go out there first, get a series or 2. Then they should give it to Shedeur. But they could go Tyler. Now that I don't know how they're gonna do. But it's looking like Kenny Pickett and Shedeur. Kenny Pickett and DG won't be available. Self, you say keep grinding Shedeur. That's all he can do. Antonio Brown, hey, yeah. He gonna get it in a little bit. Lily, what's happening? He gonna get it. JM, you say, I know one thing. Friday will be... What? Yes, sir. Friday, everybody glued. Hey, listen. Friday, everybody glued. We trying to see what's going down. But see, the thing is, when Shedeur get out there, that boy... And listen, what if when he get out there... Remember I told y'all it's only really like 2 players, but one because I watched that game and I watched the documentary on it. But if we just go with one player who took off in the preseason game that I remember that took off the most was Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz took off like a rocket. Everybody was like, boy, hey, he him. Well, I think that's what's going to happen to Shedeur when they get out there and play. Because they got to call the good plays. Because, look, Tommy Reese don't want to look bad. Kevin don't want to look bad. You ain't going to be able to push Shedeur in a bad spot because you got to call some plays he know. El Kill. You say, I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Kevin, yeah, he open that book and read every story in there, don't he? Yeah, he do. AC, you say, I'm not stressing about any of them. Yep, you're making sure he good. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Hey, let's jump into that next subject, though. How y'all really feel this thing gonna go for him? What y'all really feel gonna happen in this game and what y'all feel gonna happen overall to him? Because I'm telling y'all, I don't see him getting cut. I don't see him getting traded. And I think the fall gonna get clear out and he gonna play ball. That's what I feel like. I feel like even though all this going on, it's still in his... He's still lining up to play. They don't want to play Joe, really, because Joe, a.k.a., is the starter. So you got to play Shedeur, Kenny Pickett, and DG. But Kenny Pickett and DG may not be able to go, so you bring Tyler. That's all this is, y'all. That's all this is. They can try to make it any way they want to. I don't know if they going to practice tomorrow and then go to Charlotte, but it's making for a great story. It's going to look like a great story, which it will be, but I'm trying to tell you in advance, none of the quarterbacks on there like that. Smiley, you say he about to prove everybody correct. That's all finna happen. Like, it's set up for him. PH, you say he will be awesome, but they will still sideline. Now, that could happen too, but if you want to win, play him. But if you don't, then go for what you know. B. Thomas, exactly. That's exactly what's around that field for him. AB, you say, I don't know what else to say. They are not going to make him QB1. I think it's going to be forced. You see it kind of getting forced now. Other than if it was the regular season, they would start Joe Flacco. And if Joe Flacco went down, they would have to decide, is Shedeur going in or Tyler? Just like that. Then it's going to be on them. If Tyler go out there and stank it up, you're going to have to put Shedeur in ASAP. So it's right in his hands to play. Stella K, yep, all day, every day. GW, you said they only said DG is hurt so they can have an excuse for him because they might say, boy, ain't ready to go out there. Hold him back. Double M, you say, first of all, he needs to be prepared, and that requires more reps. I think he's going to be good. I think this just going to make his story that much better. Miss Brown, you say, Colin, right. It feels like it. We going to watch it play out. Sweet, what's good? Chantel, you say Pickett and Gabriel out for Cleveland for the Carolina game. That's what it looked like. That's why they brought Tyler in, but ain't like Tyler all that. Morning Coffee, you say the owner likes Pickett and... Yeah, but neither one of them look like they going to play. DM, what's good? Platinum, what's happening? Double S, you say trade DG for Zach Wilson. I don't even think Zach Wilson like that, though. I don't think he like that. Lee, that's what's going on for sure. That's certified what's going on. That's Sanders QB1. You say they gonna try Shedeur, man. They probably gonna put him in the fourth quarter. If Kenny and DG well, not Kenny. If DG available, they might. But if DG can't go, they only got Shedeur. T. Wells, you said the problem will be when he gets there. I think he will be out there with the second and third. Yes, but that's what he been running with the whole time. So that really benefit him. That benefit him to go out there with twos and threes. Because they say some first team gonna play and some first team won't play. JP, what's good? Chantel, you say watch Shedeur shine Friday. I know it. That's what I'm waiting on. Sunfire Brown, you say thanks for keeping me positive. Once again, the Browns are not looking good in my eyes. Yeah, we all here for Shedeur. But I just took myself off the roller coaster ride, and I'm just looking at it from just like what it is. I get why they did it. It's just why, because we got so many quarterbacks on there. You say the Browns should red shirt DG, put him on that press squad. JP, hey, take it out like a rocket. Smart, you say Colin, what's good? Hey, chilling, just trying to make everybody calm down. Hey, everybody take. Once you do that, look, y'all got to think, Shedeur like, bro, I'm ready to play. Let me get out here and play, because you can throw Tyler out there. Tyler ain't up to par. He going to look crazy out there. Shedeur should look good. Mr. 7, you say you got 500 on Shedeur. Maxie, you say I don't think they'll play. They got to now. Didi, you say, explain your point of view, Colin. I'm trying to understand. That they had only 4 quarterbacks. You had Joe, that we wasn't expecting to play in the preseason game. I didn't think he was going to play. Based on how let's break it down like this. The Chargers played last Thursday. The Chargers and Detroit. They left their starters out. Now, I don't know if all the starters sat out, but the quarterbacks of both those teams sat out. The second string quarterback for both those teams played 3 quarters. The third string quarterback of both those teams played the 4th quarter. So in Shedeur's case, it was 4 quarterbacks. Joe was probably going to sit. Now that leaves you with 3 quarterbacks. Kenny, DG, Shedeur. Do they give Kenny 2 quarters? Give DG a quarter and a half, and then give Shedeur the other half of that quarter? Or something like that? So they're not, now they looking like Joe gonna give you a rep, like a series or 2, then he gonna chill. Then Shedeur either gonna start the game or give you 3 quarters, and they could let Tyler get the last quarter or the last 5 minutes. So it's on. T. Wells, you say it's impossible to keep wrongdoing. Correct. That's why he's gonna come out on top. He's gonna come out on top. It's too many people giving this to him, and he doing it too. So, y'all, right now, it look foggy. But you gotta look through it and see, oh, Tyler not like that. DG surely not like that. Kenny Pickett ain't practiced since July. And Joe, they think he the starter, so they putting him on ice. It's only Shedeur then. So that's why you bring in Tyler Huntley. Time you say, right, Shedeur doesn't look bothered at all, which is good. Now, I see him look, yeah, he is, but it may frustrate him a little bit, but he still got to work. You can't stop. Like, you can't stop right there in it, and you can't just say, you know what, excuse me, you can't say, well, why they doing this to me? You just got to keep rocking. You got to keep rocking. Monet, you say, would they bring Tyler to play the whole game? Nah, he can't play the whole game. They might give him a quarter or 2 quarters, but you got to think, he done been there on like a training camp in 24, so he still should know some of the playbook, and he was there another year. So he got some understanding with them, but it ain't enough to start not the whole game. Shedeur could get a lot of plays because Shedeur been out there since May. He get a lot of plays. Smart, you say Shedeur said he don't want his dad to see him at practice. Well, this game right here, Pops might as well come because they about to take off. Lily, you say, can you lose your spot on the depth chart? They could push him down to 5th, but it ain't going to technically matter because when they go out and play Carolina, somebody got to play. And I don't believe Tyler going to look better than him. I don't think Joe going to do too much in a drive or two. So it is Shedeur's party. It is Shedeur's party, y'all. Like at the end of the day, it's Shedeur's party. I know Cleveland playing this thing wrong. I guess they trying to make it where they see what Joe Flacco back because he was there in 23, took him to the playoffs. They got to let him run it. They think Kenny Pickett is Sam Darlington, so they got to see where he back. And DG, he's their 3rd round pick, so they got to see where he back. And Shedeur says he got pushed down to 5th round. And hey, that's how we got to play it. But that's the only reason why they got Tyler, because 2 of them boys probably not going. And they don't want to put that all on Shedeur. All right, you say Shedeur is always calm under the storm? Yeah. And it looked like a big one, but this really ain't. It's just fog, y'all. This fog. You know the fog going to disappear as that sun come out and get a little as the time go by. Mr. 7, you say, bro, you say they plan on cutting Shedeur? They just using it. Well, if they cut him, ain't nobody watching them after that. Like, nobody, if they was, which they won't cut him, I feel if the Browns was to cut him, he would have had to stank it up like DG did every day he was out there. Because, you know what, y'all? If they was going to cut Shedeur or get rid of Shedeur, they could do that now. They can do that right now. They've been letting people go left and right during this little time. Like, every week, it seems like they done let somebody go, grab somebody. They done grab somebody, let them go. They get them really quick. JP, exactly. Like, if he ain't like that, let him go. Joe, you say that's the money maker. He won't get... Right. Shedeur is all money for them. All money. And they know he the best one out there. Just whatever going on behind the closed doors, they ain't letting Shedeur get started. D. Wallace, you say they are throwing the kitchen sink at Shedeur. They throwing everything at it. And Shedeur like this, like, oh, y'all thought because y'all brought Tyler in, I was going to trip. Bro, I've been here since May. I'm good. I've been ready for the game. That's Tyler got to get ready. Oh, DG ain't playing? That more reps for me. Kenny Pickett ain't playing? Oh, that's more reps for me. Joe Flacco only going to get a series or 2? That's more reps for me. Guess who's smiling? Shedeur. He like, they done did all this silliness to me, and I get to go out here and ball. They done did all this to me, and I get to go out here and ball. Shedeur probably going to get the biggest laugh of the game. The man might throw 2 to 5 TDs this Friday. Because at first, now, I did think it was going to be a tight situation. Like, ooh, Shedeur, they might only give you 4th quarter or half the 4th. But everybody missing. Can't make the club in the tub. So, if everybody missing, guess who you got to play? Shedeur Sanders. How long you going to play in? Look like you finna play in 3 quarters. Ooh, that's going to make up for all the reps we missed because the whole NFL world zoomed in Friday. Go Shedeur, go. Go Shedeur, go. That boy finna ball. Yeah, Monet, he is. Tanya, you say the Rams. Sweet, you say Shedeur sound really confident that he did. That boy sounded real good. I say, ooh, my boy ready. That boy ready. Marcus, you said Shedeur would throw 3 TDs. Ooh, I hope he do. I hope he do. Joe, that's what I'm saying. We just gotta let it play out. DWS, you say if they cut Shedeur Sanders, that's going to be some made for TV. Yes, it would be. They already look like the laughing stock of the NFL, but my business partner say, man, ain't nobody paying attention to them. We are because we looking at Shedeur. I'm looking at the other boys too, but Shedeur really them, they got my attention. They do. Smiley, you say he about to ball out for real? That's what I'm thinking he finna do. They gonna have to get his man look like at least 3/4 or 2.5. But again, they might say, Joe, I know you're a veteran, but you gotta do one for the team, brother. But you need an extra meal? I give it to you. You want it right now? Go. Come on, let's go to the bank. So Joe finna get that cash. If Joe go a whole quarter, he got to get that cash. G, you say, nah, I think he getting traded. I don't. Listen, if I'm wrong, I come back on and tell y'all I was wrong. I didn't think he was getting cut or traded. I honestly don't believe that. I honestly believe Shedeur is going to get to dominate for Cleveland. Whether they want him to or not, I think he going to get it. Mark, you say everybody making to put 12 inside. Hey, listen, he gonna have so much love in that game. G, you say he can go to Miami or Jacksonville? Well, I heard Miami, they like Quinn down there. Jacksonville, him and Travis Hunter be good, but I think Shedeur right where he need to be. I think he right where he need to be because, excuse me, ain't no other place this would happen at, y'all. Ain't no other place that has been down on they, whatever you want to call it, for a long time. It can't get a quarterback to ride them out. They haven't had a quarterback to make it through 5 straight years yet that I know. They ain't had nobody. Joe, you say they would. Everybody would be looking like, man, what in the world? You ain't even let the man play. So it's hard to get rid of him like that. Didi, you say that this is not a healthy environment. Well, I ain't gonna say it's the best, but Shedeur mindset, the way he built, the way the bigger picture look at this thing, it look like it's gonna turn into his favor. T. Lee, you say the owner needs Shedeur to help. Yeah, they need Shedeur. Now I know they would love to have Archman. Now I listen, if they could, they would. But I truly don't believe. I don't care how close he is with the Manners. I could rock with you. Me and you could be like that. But I could look at what you got going in your business. I'm like, nah, dog, I can't send my kid over there, boy. I got to send him over here to one of the other boys. Come on, bro. We like that. That's why I ain't gonna send him. I don't want to get mad at you for how y'all doing. We gonna go on over here to the Giants. You know they love us. Or the Colts, they love us. Yeah. That's how they'll do that. Max, you say the common factor is management and ownership. Correct. That's what it's looking like right now. They got a chance. Miss Sherry, you say anyone else? Yeah, they would have been. They would have been like, oh, why? Shedeur like, oh, y'all think because y'all did me like that from January to now, I supposed to be scared? Not everybody falling down like flies. They dropping like flies out there. Drop. You gonna barely get reps. Oh, it's me now. Oh, they brought in Tyler. Hey, what up, boy? Hey, do your thing. Cause I'm sure finna get out there and shine. Hey, audition for the NFL, big dog. Cause that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna go out here and ball out. The whole league finna see me, boy. Tyler, let's go shine on them boys. Hey, Shedeur ain't tripping. KP, you say it is said that the Browns owner are waiting to sell the team. He might be. He must be tired of this. I'll be tired of it. Then you say the narrative is changing in Cleveland. It's Shedeur. I thought it surely is, y'all. Shedeur actually could start the game. If they really want to keep Joe Flacco out, it could really be Shedeur starting that game and go 3 quarters. They had to build that thing around him. Well, this week right here finna tell us everything. King, you say the mind games with, Tanya, yeah, he ain't worried about it. He ready to go play. T. Wells, you say Shedeur has been there for the people of Cleveland. Now the people of Cleveland gonna have to stand up for. Yeah, they finna lock in. We want Shedeur. Y'all best believe. Hold up. Let me look at my book and tell y'all. Hold on. Hold on. 'Cause I gotta tell y'all when that game gonna get packed out. Hold on. Alright. Cleveland. They played their first home preseason game August the 23rd. That'll give Shedeur a chance to play Carolina, a chance to play Philly, and then they play the LA Rams at home. Do y'all know how they gonna pack that game out? They gonna pack that game out, y'all. Shedeur gonna have everybody in the stands rocking with him, rocking and rolling with him. It's on a Saturday at 1 p.m. Everybody gonna be at that game. And guess who they gonna be hollering? Now you gonna have people want Joe. You gonna have people want Kenny. You gonna have people want DG. You might even have somebody want Tyler. But everybody is going to be celebrating Shedeur. Put Shedeur in. Especially if he take off in his Carolina game, then take off versus Philly. Woo-wee. And listen, I don't know if Kenny, I don't know. Well, we'll get to see next week because, again, we can finish see how this preseason roll. I don't know what Philly going to do next week. We'll find out next week how they do it. Do a lot of people play their starters that week? Or they still let the starters only get like 2 reps? So we about to see. Monet, you say, Colin, the Panthers fans will call for Shedeur too. They will. They will. Lamar, you say, yeah. Hey, that dog pound going to be hollering for Shedeur. Yeah. Tom, you say, that's what I'm saying. They will not cut Shedeur because Cleveland wants to see what those take. Look, if Shedeur out there, if Shedeur ain't there, tank, baby tank. Tank. You might as well call them baby tank because that's what they going to be doing, tanking. Eric, you said free Shedeur. Tyler was there at training camp last year, and he was there a previous time, practice squad type stuff. So they bringing him in because he was the most recently known what they was doing. Just like Joe Flacco was the most recent person they known what they was doing. So now Tyler and Joe Flacco have a good amount of Cleveland offense on them. HD, I appreciate it. You say nothing wrong with DG. Kevin couldn't open that book and tell the story. He didn't say he was hurt. He just said he was a little tight. He did. So is he gonna play? Or are they trying to save him? Because he get out there, them Panthers finna come for that tail. Now I know some players they be talking about all that would have been a sack. Well, Shedeur ain't been working out hard for nothing. Hey, appreciate it. No limits. Hold up. I thought I told you. You say the Browns are the worst franchise in the NFL. It look like it real good right now. They look like bologna. I don't know when the last time I ever ate bologna, but they look like bologna out there, boy. God, dog. Shy, you say the Panthers are playing their starters. Oh, they are? Well, okay, that's why I think our boys said they'll play some of our starters. I'm going to go look at that. I got to go look at that. But, yes, Jimmy Horn going to be out there. We get to see, at least on Jimmy Horn's side, he get the ball. I know he hoping Shedeur ball, but he could probably call the A-dog, throw that number, this number, and that number. Yeah, them boys trash out there, boy. We eat them up. Send your homeboy 84 up the middle. He'll get a touchdown on him. Yeah. WD, you say I'm looking forward to? Me too. I ain't trying to rush Friday to get here, but I'm ready. I am trying. RMJ, Willie Bean, man. Hey, that's what that boy finna be out there. Mr. W, you say his feelings were hurt, and Jimmy said, go get him. Yeah. Morning coffee. You say they could have signed a wide receiver. Let's go 12. Well, they got a lot of wide eyes. Y'all, you know wide eye finna ball out that boy named Keyshawn Johnson. Like, I don't never see his name that much out there, but he's second string already. He been just quietly out there balling. D. Wallace, you said they are going to call for Shedeur so much during the game that the Browns match. Listen, they're going to talk about Shedeur all that broadcast. They might well call me up. Listen, they going to be calling me, hey, Life of Football, come on up. We sending you the contract right now. Come on up, boy. We need you up here. AB, you say I'm ready for Friday, like J5. I'm ready right now. That's what Shedeur said. Man, you can bring all of them out here. I'm ready right now. Play today, baby. Play today. Listen, all that word Shedeur putting in, man, that boy finna shine. Art, yeah, they do. Miller, you say, yeah. Oh, yeah. Marcus, you said, Shedeur faced first team defense. Yeah. When he went out there versus the first team D, he said, man, it ain't like I go out there like, oh, it's first team. They say we rotating a lot of people in. Shedeur probably been cooking them for a while. He like, bro, that's why Shedeur ain't tripping. He telling everybody, I'm ready for the game. Yo, just because Tyler there, just because they want to try to do him, Shedeur looking at this thing, I'm ready, y'all. Play me. Play me, boy. Watch what I do. Watch how I cut up this week. Double L, 710. You say they just added Tyler, what? Yep, 2 hours ago. Because DG and Kenny Pickett may not be able to go. Monet, you say give Shedeur Gage, and it's, yeah. Gage getting that ball out the gate. DD, you said Jimmy say that? Yeah, he be ready. Maxie, you say Shedeur balling out will be the best birthday present for me in addition to my Lions being when your birthday's Friday? Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Miss E, you say I think 12 is expecting other QBs to fail, and that's why he was getting, he just chilling like, bro, y'all can't stop me from shining. I'm finna go out here and dominate. It's a support friend. You said Cleveland thought they were in control. Yeah, listen. They thought they had it. Yeah, hey, well, happy birthday to you in advance. Yeah, they thought they had it. They thought they had it. They thought that they had all the quarterbacks was going to play Shedeur probably fourth quarter or at the end of the fourth. And looked like Shedeur got either start or let Joe Flacco get 2 reps. But Cleveland could go out on a wild limb and say, Joe, you get 2 series. All right? 2. We're going to run the ball a lot. We're going to keep them off you. All right? Tyler, we're going to run about 10 plays for you. Just 10. Get out there for 3 quarters, and then we'll get Shedeur the rest. They could do that, but it's going to look crazy. It look crazy. Tyler be out there looking lost. Yo, Tyler ain't better than Shedeur. None of them quarterbacks better than Shedeur. It's just a matter of time before them boys had to get up out there and get out the way. Nice girl. Yeah, hey. Hey, but look, y'all. I ain't going to hold y'all because we 2 minutes into the new day, and I got to get some Z's. So, hey, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do so. Life and Football. Listen, we going to cover every NFL game come on. I'm coming on at halftime and at the end of the game. Every college game come on. I'm coming on at halftime and at the end of the game. So I'm covering your favorite team at some point. Covering your favorite players at some point. So go ahead and subscribe and rock out. But also, I am an author. The book that I wrote is the Power of Faith and Positive Thinking. Check that out. And my name, Colin Moore, if you don't know. COLINMOORE. And then also, I do consulting. On if you want to write a book, get with me. If you want to start a YouTube channel, get with me. I ain't going to hide no secrets from you. I tell you how to get that thing rolling. Want to get your social media booming, get with me. If you got a business that you want to promote, get with me. You got a product you want to promote, get with me. You got a YouTube channel, social media that you want to promote, get with me. Email me, info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. But, hey, appreciate y'all rocking with me. I will be back on tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will rock. I'll rock out with y'all tomorrow. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla, holla.